Hi guys, and welcome again to month 2, which is about balancing the unity codes. And we are still on our shadow integration with Anubis for week 2. Now, I was guided in our last video for us to look at my book, Embrace Your Shadow. This is a book I wrote. If you are wanting a copy of it, I do recommend it highly. If you need to be working on yourself and doing some shadow work, you're on a healing journey, and you are ready to face your shit. Very important. They wanted me to mention this. The link is in my bio if you are wanting to take a look at that on TikTok, Instagram, etc. The link is in my bio to get this book. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it in Kindle format. You can get it in paperback and hardback as well. But they do want me to share the forgiveness ritual, particularly the self-love one, okay, for forgiveness, as well as self-compassion, okay? And we're just going to have a look. I need to see if I can find it. I did find it earlier. Okay. Forgiveness rituals. Okay, I'm just going to read this out to you guys. All right, my shadow-loving friends, buckle up because we're about to embark on one of the most powerful and freeing journeys, forgiveness rituals. Let's be honest. We all have moments where we hold on to guilt, shame, or regret, and our shadow selves tend to carry a lot of that weight. But here's the exciting part. With a little love and creativity, we can release those heavy feelings and step into a space of pure self-acceptance. Forgiveness rituals are like giving your soul a big warm hug, telling yourself it's okay, you're human, and I love every bit of you. And guess what? Forgiveness does not have to be serious or heavy. We're going to make it fun, light, and full of heart. Think of it as a playful reset button for your shadow self, one that leaves you feeling empowered and free to be your full, beautiful self. So what are forgiveness rituals? Forgiveness rituals are simple, intentional practices that help you let go of anything you've been holding on to, that weight that Anubis was talking about, whether it's a mistake you made, a grudge against yourself, or a piece of your past that you can't seem to shake. And it's interesting because today I actually did a TikTok on how people don't make mistakes. These rituals allow you to release those emotions and replace them with self-love and compassion. It's like decluttering your emotional closet and making room for all the good stuff, acceptance, peace, and a little extra sparkle. And the best part, you can make these rituals as joyful and creative as you want. Ready to start? Let's dive into some fun examples. Now, the one they actually really want you to do is the shadow self-love letter ritual. Okay, that's one that I was called to, simply because, and you may want to do this on like a red piece of paper or use like a red envelope. I've done this myself before. Cut out red heart shapes of it. I'm getting that. And write on that. Okay, maybe just messages to yourself you could do. Like little love notes would be quite nice. You could put them on your mirror. All those sorts of things. Definitely seeing a lot of mirror work involved as well, like putting your lipstick on there, drawing on it, saying you love yourself. I'm pretty, I'm beautiful, I'm divine. I love myself. All those types of affirmations, you might want to write them on your mirror. It's kind of part of it as well. But the shadow self-love letter ritual in here says get ready to pour your heart out. This one's all about writing yourself a love letter. Yep, we're getting super mushy, but in the best way possible. Grab some paper. I did make some suggestions. Find a piece of paper, a cute journal, or even a napkin. Anything works. I keep saying like red though is the colour. Now write a letter to your shadow self as if you were writing to your best friend. Start with something like, Dear Shadow Self, I love you because... Pour out the love. In your letter, list all the things you forgive yourself for. Let it flow. Maybe it's I forgive you for that time you didn't speak up. Or I forgive you for being afraid of taking that risk. Whatever it is, give yourself full permission to release it. Sign it with love. End your letter by saying, I forgive you and I love you. Then read the letter out loud. Yes, out loud. It's important to hear those words and feel the weight lift off your shoulders. Interesting, isn't it? I didn't get my book. Let it go. If you're feeling extra witchy, you can burn the letter safely. Hello, dramatic release. Or you can keep it as a reminder of how far you've come. You might even like to put it underneath your pillow and have a sleep. Remember in the last video how I said to you that I got told to go to sleep? You could put it under there. It's also great for manifesting a person, might I add. Either way, this ritual gives you a chance to shower yourself with love and release any negative self-talk you've been holding on to. Okay? Why are forgiveness rituals a pure magic? Forgiveness rituals are like a mini celebration of your humanity. They remind you that it's okay to make mistakes, that it's natural to have shadowy sides, and that at the end of the day, you are enough just as you are. Plus, adding a playful twist to these rituals makes them so much easier to do and way more fun. Think of it this way: every time you forgive yourself, you're making space for more joy, more love, and more you. And these rituals are your tool to release any baggage you've been carrying around. Now, you can even tune in and create your own forgiveness ritual if you would like with Anubis. Okay, he actually said no, you don't need to do that. Just do it. Just do the one I gave you. But you might like to come up with something. If you are guided to, you can. The beauty of forgiveness rituals is that they can be anything you want them to be. Want to take a forgiveness bath with candles and rose petals? Do it. Want to throw confetti in the air and dance around your room as you release old feelings? Heck yes. The goal is to find what feels fun and meaningful to you. Your shadow self is unique, and so are the ways you choose to love and forgive it. So go ahead, get creative, and design a forgiveness ritual that feels like a true celebration of your amazing self. Keep it light, keep it loving. And I'm definitely feeling like a shift as I say that. Okay. So, actually, I think that this is actually under my integration part as well. Yes, it says at the end of this, I'm just looking at this in here, it says the magic of positive integration. So this is actually going to help you to integrate your shadow as well by doing this, by forgiving yourself and letting go. Burning and working with fire energy, I've done this quite a lot, and it's actually been really helpful, and it's actually worked for me as well. I do want to say that. Okay, so have a go at that self-love ritual. If you want to share your letter, you can in the Facebook group or with me or on here if you can. That would be great. Otherwise, I will see you in the last video for week 2 of the shadow integration with Anubis, which is some further journaling prompts for you guys to do. So I'll see you in the next video.